Thank you, Pastor Jeff. Hello, everybody. Good morning. As you heard, I'm PJ. I am new, as in last year, to Potter's House. But I'm here to share my testimony, to give a bit of an insight in my path with God and a bit of a story of what I went through. So first, the biggest thing I like to say is when I was young and I was growing up, I was in a very God-centered household, very God-centered atmosphere. Church every Sunday, Sunday school growing up, me and my sister. We would always go as me, my mom, my sister, and my baba, which baba is a Ukrainian word for grandmother. And every Sunday it was just us four going regularly. But then as time went on, she was probably for sure the biggest pillar in my life in terms of that. In February of 2011, she passed away. I was partway through my grade 9 year of high school. And when she passed away, there was a lot of starting to steer away from the path that God laid out for me and my family. We stopped going to church regularly. We still did pray every night, but we stopped regularly going to church and worshiping Him in that sense. So it kind of just started there, but then the following year, within a month of each other, I lost my uncle as well as a grandfather. And with all the grief and everything, it just kept going on like a downward spiral. I was in a sense of kind of giving up in my path with the Lord. And I just focused on getting through school. And then after that, I focused on my career and work. I had no more time, I didn't put any more time into praising the Lord, into going to church. And with that, it was just I think it was 5 years after that when I was starting to work was like the darkest time of my life. Spiral, I was in really just lost. I was lost, I was confused, I didn't know what to do. I only knew work, that's all I knew. But in 2022, my one aunt was diagnosed with an acute form of leukemia. Luckily, it was caught very early on, so she was able to get all the treatment she needed. But when that started to happen, as she was another very strong pillar in my life, I couldn't take any more loss. So I tried to get back. I went back on the path to the Lord. I started praying regularly again. I still wasn't going to church, but I was trying to get back on that path. And then in 2023, she was declared fully clear of leukemia. And that was just the Lord's work. My whole family started praying again. And then after that, near the beginning of 2023, I also met May Marquez, and she helped me get even closer onto my path with the Lord again. And that brought me to Potter's House of Toronto. And that's also what helped me make the decision to be baptized at the family retreat last year of 2023. And with the baptism, I've now started to serve the Lord as I work with multimedia. I do the in-house mixing and I do everything. I've started to serve better. And I hope to continue serving and get my connection and my relationship to the Lord even closer. And that's my testimony. That's a little bit of who I am. Thank you.